Good morning, students. Hariom. As today we are going to start with Geography, chapter number 9, second part, that is wildlife diversity. Now, let us study in detail what is wildlife diversity. Now, our country India has different kind of wildlife species. But why our country has different kind of wildlife species? Because there is a large diversity in climate and physiography in India. Okay, now why India is having diversity in climate? Because, in a simple meaning, that the position of our country India is located in such a way that the peninsular part is in tropical region and the northern part is in temperate region. Because of these two factors, we can see diversity in climate. Now, because we have diversity in climate, different kind of vegetation support. So wherever there is diverse vegetation, we can see different wildlife over there. Now, at the same time, in our country, if we see physiographically, we can see mountains, plains, plateau, island, desert, coastal region. Because of all this much diversity, different kind of life forms in our country exist. So because of diversity, forest, different landscape, it become a habitat as well as food cycle, a important part for many wildlife. So, due to this geographical diversity, a large variation is seen in insects, birds, animals, and vegetation. Okay, so the diversity in physiography and the diversity in climate, we can see diversity in the wildlife, that is in terms of species. So now if you talk about our country India, we have different kinds of insects, birds, animals, and vegetation. But all those different kinds of species we can see only because of two reasons. What is those two reasons? That is diversity in climate and physiography in India. This question can come in exam. India have different kinds of insect, birds, and animals and vegetation. What is the reason for that? So you have to write, that is diversity in climate and physiography in India. Now let us study further. Now, when you talk about the entire world, there are 15 lakh. How many? 15 lakh species of animals and birds. So, now from that 15 lakh, if we talk only about our country India, India has 81,251 species. How much our country is having? 81,251 species. So because of variety of animal species in our country India, India stands 12th. Okay, in the world, that is in the global diversity. India stands 12th in the global diversity. That is because of what? Because of global diversity. Even though we cover only 2.4% of world population. How much? 2.4% of the world population, but we have more diversity in terms of wildlife. Very huge, which is very huge. We have different kinds of wild animals, and because of this different kind of wild animals, we are having which rank in the world is the 12th rank. Which rank is the 12th rank? Okay, now if you talk about, that is about animals, if you specially talk about the animals, that is animals from Asia, animals from Europe, animals from Africa. All these animals, that is from Asia, Europe, and Africa, from all these three continents, the animals are seen even in our country, India. Okay, they are seen in our country, India. Now let us see them. If you see them, if you specifically talk about Asian animals, okay, in Asia we can see gibbon, elephants, and Kashmir stag. These animals are belonging as an Asians, Asia continent. If you talk about Africa, Africa we get Zara, which is also called as hyena. If you talk about Europe continent, Europe we get wolf and wild goat, which is also called as ibex. These are the animals which are found in our country India, but they actually belong to Asia, Europe, and Africa continent. Now, the biodiversity of India also includes black bear, one horned rhino, deer, different types of snakes. Okay, then we have peacock, we have kingfisher, we have gorad, that is also called as the great Indian bustard, we have hawk, we have flamingo, we have peacock, etc. This all also includes, that is the variety of birds also includes in what, that is the biodiversity. Now if you talk about, now there are many endangered species. Okay, there are many endangered species, that is red panda and snow leopard, which are on the way to extinct means they are no longer going to exist. These are the endangered species which are present in Himalaya, that is red panda and snow leopard. Okay, now another important thing, if I say you that, okay, and before that, if you talk about the snow leopard, okay, the snow leopard in Himalaya and the red panda, okay, this both, that is red panda and snow leopard, which is found in Himalaya at the same altitude, are distinguished animals over here. Distinguished means they are the famous animals over there. Okay, and they are now endangered species, means they are on the way to get extinct. Okay, so it's our duty to conserve them now. Now it's our duty to do the preservation, not conserve. We have to do the preservation of wild animals. Now the next comes is the important thing is, currently, if you talk currently India is the only country, India is the only country in the world where tiger and lion, again I am repeating, currently India is the only country that is tiger and lion are seen moving. They are moving in their natural abode means they have their own house, they have their own forest to move here and there. Other all are living in captivity means they are preserved because they are no longer having the abode to live over there. But India is only country that where tiger and lion have their abode to natural abode to move from one place to another place. Now migratory birds means moving from one place to another place. Now during winter, see, we are people going and enjoying our vacation at the time of May, summer vacation, right? But here the birds, that is during winter, what migratory birds from distant places thrown. Now you must be thinking, what is thrown? Thrown means a large area, densely packed crowd of people or animals with, that is called as thrown, into the watershed area. They go in a group, they move in a crowd into the watershed area. Now watershed means it is a combined ecosystem where the food cycle exists, where all the birds are coming together for their food, for their living habitat over there. Okay, so all these migratory birds thrown into a watershed area. Now if you talk about our country India, there are two places, especially in Gujarat. If you see, there are two places where these birds are specially moving on. The first one is Keoladev National Park, that is Bharatpur in Rajasthan, and the another is Nal Sarovar, that is in Gujarat. These two are the watershed areas where the migratory birds move during the time of winter. Even we have sea turtles coming to lay eggs. Okay, along the sandy coast of Odisha, we have Indian python, various snakes, and the king cobra are found in the southern rainforest. This was all about your wildlife diversity. Now we are going to study about wildlife on extinction. Wildlife on extinction means the wildlife which are going to no longer exist. We are going to study about them now. Now if you see, today many wild animals in the world are on the verge of extinction. Tigers were found throughout India during last century. Tigers were seen in the forest of Idar, Ambaji, Danta. But today tiger, leopard and cheetah, okay, are becoming extinct. If you talk about tiger are totally extinct from Gujarat forest area. You cannot see a single tiger in Gujarat. They are totally extinct, means they no longer exist over here in Gujarat. Cheetah is also becoming, cheetah has not become completely, it is becoming extinct from Indian forest. Even we have many bird species like chilotra bird, owl, duck with pink throat, crane. These are the birds which we can see hardly in the Indian forest. Vulture, as I said, vulture, duck with pink throat, cranes, owl are on the verge of extinction. Means they have not extinct, they are on the verge, means they are going to extinct. Okay, as chilotra bird, if you talk about chilotra bird was once widespread, that is in the larger portion in Arunachal of northeast, is not seen so easily now. Means imagine how much we are on the danger part of this extinction. There is a danger of survival to alligator of the fresh water of river and Ganga river dolphin, right? Then there is a danger of survival to the alligator of the fresh water of rivers. As I said, alligators are onto the danger. Ganga river dolphin is towards danger. The number of sea turtles who are approaching, who comes towards the coast of Odisha and Gujarat is constantly decreasing. Then even we have waterfowl, that is Jalbiladi, once found frequently in Narmada, Tapi, Mahi and Sabarmati river of Gujarat is almost extinct. Now we cannot see them. A time has come for us to think about this seriously. So we as the people of our country India have to think over it, that how and what all measures we can take to measure, to do the preservation of wildlife. Thank you very much.